Right, because, like, people write in, it's easy for us to be flippant and just mess about. But what it needs is some serious advice, because some of today's youth, and they've got some problems. Problems. Yeah,
especially Man United fans.
So we've recruited Bez, who's recently left, been forcibly ejected from Black Grape, and he's sorting out all your problems, because he is the man who's done it all. So here, once again, is Bez with another Bez Says. Bez Says with nice Mr. Bez. Hello, Bez, you all right, mate?
No.
Why? What's up, mate?
Shut off.
Don't tell me to shut off, you cheeky git.
Outside.
What do you mean, outside, Bez?
Outside.
Do you want to fight me, Bez?
Yeah.
But, I don't. Oh, Bez, you wag, you had me going there. Oh. Anyway, Bez, we have a particularly disturbing letter here from a Mrs. Elmett of Yorkshire, who writes, Dear Bez, I'm a little worried about my 6-year-old daughter, Wendy. I recently overheard her speaking in a strange dialect. I think it was Aztec, or possibly Welsh. Anyway, the next day, I found a severed goat's head in her school satchel. Her behaviour is becoming very worrying indeed, even by Yorkshire standards. What can I do? Well, that's a terrible problem. I'm sure you'll agree, Bez. What do you suggest?
What
did you say, Bez?
Pardon.
Never mind, pardon, Bez. What did he say just then? Goodness gracious, Bez, you were talking backwards. Are you okay, son?
Not really, no.
Are you too possessed?
No.
Are you pissed then?
Yeah. Pardon.
Okay, Bez. Back to Mrs. Elmett. What can she do for her daughter who is ravaged by demonic possession?
Place 2 hard-boiled eggs between your bum cheeks.
And will that help?
Don't know.
Well, that's very useful. Thanks very much, Bez.
Not bad, sir. How are you? Was it? Outside.
Bloomin' heck, Bez with Bez! Right, another classic quality item. Right, we're going to have a program. We didn't go home. We didn't go... Well, we did go home.
Yeah.
In fact, we did. We stopped at the petrol station, didn't we?
Yeah.
But we did go home. But we didn't go to bed.
No.
Last night, when we got home, shared a bottle of cider.
We did!
Shared a bottle of cider, right? And, you know, I'm not saying we stayed up late, but by the time we got to bed, right, we only had half an hour's sleep before the alarm went off.
Right, half an hour.
Half an hour. So why did you set that alarm for 2 a.m?
I'm just a crazy guy, you know. Bonkers, barmy.
Now to do with the fact that you're a useless tosser who gets bladdered after 2 sips of woodpecker, is it?
Well, there is that.
Yeah, right. 3 rounds.
Too much, man.
Interesting, eh? Well, great. Got traffic chaos in Manchester again today,
bonkers.
I was kept waiting for 15 minutes at the junction of Peter Street and Deansgate, right, while an incredible motorcade went past. There were 10 police outriders, 2 marked police cars, 2 unmarked police cars.
No.
In the centre, a heavily fortified van with iron grills over the blacked out windows.
No.
That's the marked rider and the creeper's back catalogue delivered to HMV safely then, eh?
Tuesday I did this. Blimey. That was a good night, that though, wasn't it?
And Wednesday?
Yeah, last night I did.
Yeah, right, you see, so it's been a big week. People who say you don't do out.
Yeah, they're wrong.
They're wrong, aren't they?
But I've got to be honest, right? I mean, the bottom line is they've been sort of like a little bit sort of throwaway, a little bit sort of funny, on the funny side, you know?
Yeah.
And I think it's like, I should do something sort of serious, like I feel...
So there was more meat?
Yeah, I mean, I feel a charlatan.
Yeah.
Tim Burgess, if I get the chance. Bonkers me!
Bonkers.
People say bonkers there. Bonkers me!
Bonkers.
Oh. Anyway, so tonight, I'm doing a bit of research.
Oh, did you?
No, I didn't, but I'm going to...
Oh, right.
Oh, cobblers to that. No, well, I just got in, mate.
Yeah, right, yeah.
No, I'm going to be doing it tonight for the next 12 hour and 3/4.
You know, the real beauty of this programme is that we slave and chisel over every word.
Oh, aye.
And then it comes out like you just thought of it.
Yeah.
That's the genius of it, isn't it?
It's, you know, fantastic.
What's that in there? Right.
But basically, I'm doing research because I saw it yesterday.
Yeah.
And that was a good item as well, pretending not to know what record you're going to be playing next. But beyond that, I'm going to be doing some research into... There was a thing in the news yesterday about saying that beer is good for you.
Oh, was there?
Yeah.
Well, it is, isn't it?
Well, it doesn't do me any harm. Let's put it that way. But basically, I mean... I'm
that huge balloon on the front of your belly.
Yeah, there is that. But I'm basically doing a bit of research into seeing whether beer is good for you or not.
Right, okay. So it's a sort of scientific probing study, is it?
I should have checked. They've probably done this on 5 Live already.
Probably have, yeah.
Probably. But, so I'm going to be doing that tonight.
Right, okay, then.
So
all in the name of science.
Well, it's got to be done.
Right, Mark Kermode coming after...
In Hislop and the communards have in common.
How's it going over there?
It's Coke.
Pardon?
It's Coke. It's not like beer, it's Coke.
It's beer.
It's beer, you Thompson.
This is a radio illusion. Oh, Lard, you better open these bodies. He's blown your act. Right, cult film of the week.
Southern Jesse.
Cult film of the week, Mark, is...
Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid. We were saying we were going to do a Steve Martin film for ages, and this is the one which most people don't like, but poo, frankly.
Right, OK, so Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid, cult film of the week. Ooh, careful you don't get slaughtered there, Arkish. Go to the Dandelion and Burdock, anyway. These are the doors.
It's great!
It's doing me a lot of good.
It's grinding to a halt, isn't it?
No?
You could only ever take 3 shandy baths, you, before you were anybody's. Right, now then, time... OK, because a problem shared
is a pain
is
in the
ritual humiliation on the national airwaves, right? So send your problems to Bez Says, Radio 1, Oxford Road, Manchester M61SJ.
No, seriously, you know what they say, like, a friend in need is a pain in the arse. It's true, isn't it?
Right. A pain in the arse is a pain in the neck, isn't it?
Are you, Mark?
I am. Right, OK then, what are we doing now?
I'm doing some research.
An Edwin Collins record, I think. That'll go down a treat, won't it? Which is more than you can save for Diet Tango.
Cobblers.
Diet Cobblers.
Now you're treating it with disrespect now, that's Joe Loss. No, crescendo, oh.
Right, OK, these gigs. Pulp, Supergrass Cast, Gary Newman, Stereo Lab, Jonathan Richmond and the Long Pigs on the main stage, and second stage, Elastica, Heavy Stereo, Fluffy, Super Furry Animals, Denim, Gorky Zygotic Monkey, and Tiger. It's Saturday the 17th of August at Highlands Park, Chelmsford, and Victoria Park, Wellington on Sunday the 18th.
You don't fancy it.
OK, right. I'm glad we got that. Right, Mark Kermode.
Right! Just say very quickly,
Competition time.
if you notice at your local sort of arty cinema that there's a thing going on with George Kuchar, because George of the Kuchar brothers is
Thundercrack.
touring around. They're playing Thundercrack, yeah. And if you've never seen Thundercrack,
Don't see it.
No, it is worth seeing just because
Filthy.
it's absolutely. Oh my god! It's
Research.
never mind. It's absolutely filthy and disgusting, but it is an interesting piece of filth and disgusting.
I frowned on it.
Oh, yeah.
About 8 times in one
I'm
weekend.
not even going to bother anymore. No, there was a point to that, but I'm not even going to bother.
No,
I
There's
won't bother.
really just no point.
I sympathise. Lard, lilt. Right, go on then, Mark. Shall we do half of competition time?
Do you want to?
Yeah.
Which half shall we do?
You are leathered, you, aren't you?
That's only got mixed me drinks.
You've only had
Tango, 7-Up, Diet Lilt.
I'll tell you what's the killer.
What?
Sparkling Vimto.
I'm not going to do that. I might be mad. I might be bunkering. I'm not that bunkering.
I saw you had Tango and a
No.
Sparkling Vimto
Yeah.
chaser.
No,
saw
I
it.
didn't. No.
You did.
I could tell you a very long joke from which the punchline is I was mixing my toasties, but I'm not going to.
Right, okay then.
Okay, so,
All right.
shall we do it?
Yeah. What
Can we
doing?
have echo and all that rubbish?
I don't know. Can we tell? Oh, yeah, there's some.
Good.
Right, here we go. Oh!
Competition time.
Last week's competition was to win copies of the... that's really weird. That's like when you feel pain and everything's going to go shoom. Was to win copies of The Thing, which is the John Carpenter movie. And what we want to know was that in the original film, which was The Thing from Outer Space, there's a character called Voorhees. And Voorhees was the surname of Jason Voorhees, who was the horrible homicidal maniac from
Neighbours.
series
Neighbours.
of movies. And the answer was
Neighbours,
a lot of
the
people
movie.
said Halloween, obviously, because that's a John Carpenter series of movies, but actually the answer was Friday the 13th, of which I think there are 8. Yes, it was. So, 2 people are going to win videos, and 1 person is going to win a Laserdisc, and would you like to pick 2 winners out of that to win the video, please?
Podium fact. Oh, blimey, Charlie. I can't read that one. Gordon Rothman from Glasgow.
You know, the National
Give it to
Lottery are
me,
interested in having you on, Lard, I believe.
Sarah Barton from Trowbridge.
Trowbridge.
Is that what it is? Is that near Trowbridge?
Very close.
And Laserdisc to apparently Chris Evans, although I don't suppose it's that in Lancaster. P.S. The show's fab. And somebody also wrote in to
It doesn't say which show. does
No,
it?
the Chris Evans show is
The
fab. That's
Des
what they
O'Connor
wanted.
show.
Wanted to know why on their version of the thing, the Stevie Wonder track Superstition had been removed and replaced with some standard early 80s disco rubbish.
Why do you want to know that?
The reason was because it wasn't cleared. The rights for it weren't cleared on video, and that's why on video they put a different version.
Strange spot of fact alert.
Thank you very much.
Well done, Mark.
I just carry on
Carry
regardless,
on,
though,
you know,
don't
in
I?
the face of adversity.
Pass us that Dr. Pepper, will you?
Taking from Say, we'll be back. Careful, our kid. Thanks to the team. That's Liz, Lard, Shelley, Pat, Chris, our new tea and coffee boy, often in the same cup, Uncle Tone on the knobs. Claire is next. We'll see you next week. Ta-da now.
Ratcliffe in the pub already.
I guess I'm not really a celebrity yet, but I will be soon when it is broadcast. As a celebrity chef, like David Bellamy and some Scottish runner who I'd never heard of, and somebody from Scotland that was a master chef once,
right.
And me as for celebrity chefs.
Right.
And I was on cooking something else. But this month I'm giving you another flavour of Scotland. And it's macaroon. I know you've got something called macaroon here, but it's different. You don't get this. And do you want to try a bit? In fact, what I've done is in all the top cookery shows, we always do this thing like we have one that's made in the shop,
right.
or one you can buy in the shop, and one that's made at home, and you have to guess which is which.
Right. It's pretty easy in this case because the one from the shop is in a wrapper saying Lee's macaroon, isn't it? And yours are just little. And,
you think.
Right, okay. You've been sealing these at home. So are you going to give us the recipe secrets?
Yeah. Well, if you want to taste a little bit, and then I'll tell you what the secret mystery ingredient is, the main ingredient.
Is it?
What does that look like to you, Arkin?
That's a heart-shaped one I made.
That looks like a poodle stool with sawdust on. No offence, man.
You've not even tasted it and you got the mystery ingredient.
No, it's absolutely true, that. That's precisely what it looks like.
Yeah, poodle stool.
What's the main ingredient? Any idea?
Coconut.
No, the thing inside. For the stuff. You think coconut? Would you be surprised if I told you it
poodle
was...
stool?
Potato.
I would be very surprised.
Well, it is potato, actually.
I'd be very, very surprised.
Potato. And I'm going to give you the recipe so you can make your own macaroons at home. So get a pen and paper, because these would be an ideal present for an elderly...
Someone who you despise.
Oh,
somebody who likes poodle stools.
When we were brought up in these as kids, but these are very, very traditional stuff. Explains the complexion. So, anyway, if you want to make your Scottish macaroon...
Hang on, I should give you some...
And why?
We need some music for this.
Okay, I'll pretend we're getting a pens and I'll wait for the music.
Right, here we go. We'll just wait, it's a great intro, and then you come in, right?
Very Egyptian. If you want to make your Scottish macaroons, what you need is one small potato, and that does make a lot of macaroon balls. You will need some icing sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, cooking chocolate, and coconut. First of all, boil your potato until it's soft enough to mash. Then add icing sugar until you get a white, thick paste, and stir it all in now. Let it go hard a little bit. Add your teaspoon of vanilla. Roll it into a ball. Coat in your chocolate. Then, in some toasted coconut that you've toasted under the grill, dip it and roll it, and then eat it once it's cool.
Next Thursday, it won't be Mark Kermode, it will be Andrew Collins.
I'm in Cannes.
You're in Cannes, there you go. Right, thanks for listening tonight. Thanks to the team, Liz, Lard, Pat, Michelle, Uncle Tony Techno on the nubs, and we'll see you next week. Claire is next.
It's Claire.